So here we are. Welcome to the show, everybody. First one with a new setup. Pretty excited, Brad. How about you?
Yeah, man. It looks pretty fucking high tech.
Yeah.
We look like we're professionals.
It's been a while trying to set all this up. That's why we've missed some episodes. And we haven't actually put out much material lately, but this is it, right, Brad?
This is it, yeah, man. We've got 3 new cameras.
3 new cameras.
New audio interface.
Oof.
Camera switcher.
Oof.
More cables. We've actually got a TV that we're looking at right now to show us who the camera's looking at when we switch.
So we're pretty much
like a proper film production.
So
TV.
We hope it looks good.
Hopefully.
And we hope that you guys enjoy the show.
Any improvements, feel free to comment. And then
absolutely.
We can make them adjustments. We're always open to constructive criticism.
Yes, we are. Well,
always.
Constructive, yeah, but criticism, I don't really like criticism myself.
Basically, if you mug us off, piss off.
Yeah, if you're going to mug us off, then yeah. And like Brad said, basically.
In a roundabout way.
Right.
Okay, so...
we're going to talk about some flyers, I think.
Got some flyers today,
got
people.
Some flyers that I'm trying not to
got some flyers.
Like, they're sat here on the side here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. What are we going to do, Brad? Just start going through some flyers and have a look at the artwork?
Let's have a look at this one, then.
So this one right here, it's a bit curled up. This is one of the ones I'm a bit choked about over.
Really?
Yeah, over all the years, it kind of got itself a little bit bent up. But this is by a guy called Pez, and let me just get it there for the camera. There we go.
Finally, we got a smile at you.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Doesn't take much. Just talking about flyers and stuff.
No, exactly.
But yeah, I've got a few bits from Pez from back in the day, and actually he follows the group that Rave Flyers and Rave Memorabilia. Big shout out to that group on Facebook because I've really enjoyed being a part of that group and all of the members and everything they're sharing. It's a really great community, and yeah, Pez is a part of that group. And again, his artwork back in the day, there was another guy actually that did very similar airbrush style art, which was this guy. Junior Tomlin. So again, he did this very much airbrushy sort of style artwork, right? Which was iconic back in the day.
And these are 2 guys that design these flyers all the time and everything like that.
Yeah, they did it for a few different organizations. But yeah, and again, we could let's just go back to this first one. Look at the lineup right there. Micky Finn, Richie Fingers, oof. Kenny Ken, Randall, right there. You got yourself some rave legends, bro.
Some pretty big names in there, man. Like Micky Finn's obviously a fucking big name, right?
Right. And again, they always used to throw on there, look, what's it? Pure 7 color watered, color lasered. You know what I mean? Like the sound systems, flower strobes. Like I love the way they used to like name what they were actually going to give you as lighting.
Yeah.
Right, you know?
Yeah. That's pretty fucking cool.
Even, let's look at this one. So again, this is with basically Obsession and Fantasia crew. Who have we got on this one? Mate, right there in Arena 1, you got Slipmat, you got Groove Rider, Top Buzz. Oh, Top Buzz, mate.
The list goes on.
The list goes on, right? Rat Pack, LSD, and right back there again, Micky Finn, mate.
Micky Finn, man. That's a fucking cool lineup.
Right? Easy Groove.
So what kind of music was you expecting that sort of night?
Oh, you're looking at that's basically like 92. So you're looking at your happy hardcore, jungly rave, right? Whatever you wanted to call it back then.
Yeah.
Right?
Because a lot of like Nicky Black Market was old school, new school. And then you got like the likes of Slipmat was drum and bass.
Yeah.
More recent, from the early days and old school and all that sort of thing.
For sure.
Micky Finn, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All them boys come from that sort of era, right? Doing old school.
Oh, 100%. And again, back then it was kind of, was there really a definition between jungle and hardcore and happy hardcore? It was just kind of starting, really. But not really.
Yeah.
The divide was pretty like, everyone just almost played the same.
Yeah, man. And
it was rave.
Yeah. And everyone just fucking loved that shit.
And everyone
anyway,
just loved that shit, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, then I go, what else have I got? Oh, this one right here. So this one, I love this one, actually. I was going to frame this one. So you guys can probably see, I've obviously got quite a few framed up in the background, and there's more. I've got another wall on the side here that I'm going to frame up some more flyers pretty soon, but running out of space and money for frames.
Frames, yeah.
But this one was one of the clubs close to my heart, was the Eclipse, and this was one of their flyers when they became the Edge. Used to be called the Eclipse, and then it became the Edge. And again, it's a iconic, and again, it's pretty basic flyer, but we could go through like the artwork for hours and hours and hours on this.
So my question is, who did the artwork for this one? Was it the same guy was it the same guy as Pez, or was it?
No, again, I think if you go back in the day, actually, again, big shout out to a friend of mine, Johnny Martin. He did an iconic flyer, which I don't have in my collection, which I'd like to get, which he's actually, like I say, big shout out to Johnny Martin, old school gear. He did one of the Eclipse flyers, and it was one of the iconic ones. I did have it, can't find it. Same as my Eclipse membership card, can't find that fucking thing,
really?
mate. But yeah, so the Eclipse and a lot of the clubs, they would get different artists.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't always rely on one artist to do their stuff. No, they'd get numerous guys. Again, we could look round at the Eclipse ones going up here right now, and actually some of them, like we look at that one there where it's first birthday, that's the back of the flyer, because I wanted to frame them where you could see the lineup. No, no, there's the Perception, but then there's the Eclipse first birthday party.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha.
That's actually the back of the flyer.
Yeah.
And I think actually that one there is the back of that one over there. That's a double, right? And again, I wanted to frame them where you could actually see the lineup.
Oh, so the portrait one, the black one there, that everyone can see, then that one over...
Which you probably can't see.
Is the landscape
yes.
of the... Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. And again, I wanted to frame them and so that I could see the lineups, because to me, the artwork was a big thing. So those three Eclipse ones, you've got that one there, the black, the orange, New Age, and the other New Age over there, they're the back of the landscape. So
for the people that listen to the podcast and can't see it through video, obviously check our YouTube channel, and then they can obviously see the artwork. But just mention the lineup of who was on these nights.
Well, I'd have to get up and have a look, but you've got there.
I mean, again, like on like the flyers that you said,
absolutely,
people will be like, "Fucking, that's a cool lineup, right?"
Because again, right there, I can look at the first birthday party, and again, I believe I was at that party, Brad.
Really?
Yeah, and right there, who's number one? Micky Finn, mate.
Micky Finn, eh? I'd love to get Micky Finn on the show.
Right, and then Groove Rider, Top Buzz. Easy Groove, mate.
Easy Groove.
Back in the day, man. That boy, he's played so many of the parties. Top Buzz, Easy Groove, Micky Finn, Groove Rider. They were like almost your staples that were at every like solid good party.
Yeah, man.
100%.
Like that's like they're the set in stone of like the most lineups in.
100%.
Was that at like not every night, every weekend at the Eclipse? Was that like once a month you'd have that same lineup?
Well, the Eclipse was every Friday and Saturday.
So they had that lineup.
They pretty much had, Parks and Wilson, I believe, were pretty good regulars there.
Yeah.
Right. I can't remember who their actual residents were. I think Parks and Wilson might have been residents at Eclipse. Yeah, but I could be wrong there. And then there was the other one that was another Coventry-based club, which was Amnesia. And I never actually went to Amnesia. I got to admit, like I've got the one flyer there. I've got 2 copies of it, but I never actually made it to the Amnesia club.
But you went to the Amnesia club in Ibiza, right?
Oh yeah. Yes. I went to the Amnesia night in Ibiza, but actually in Coventry, no. And that's, again, we talked about this on one of the other episodes, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we post that episode, but yes, no. You asked me where they came from, I believe, and I don't think I asked you correctly, but yeah, Coventry-based club.
Coventry-based.
Yep.
What was Coventry like for the nightlife back in them days compared to Swindon?
Well, I don't really know other than the Eclipse myself.
Yeah.
I would drive from Swindon to the Eclipse and from the Eclipse back to Swindon, mate.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, yeah.
But it was a good scene, right? Yeah, they dominated the Midlands.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah.
100%. So, yeah, there was those guys. What else have I got in here? Fantasia.
So
wow.
What's all that about? Because don't forget, I mean, I wasn't able to club back in these days. So for people me and my age, obviously, this is fucking cool as shit to know what happened.
Well, Fantasia were pretty big in the West Country as well. Yeah, and again, I posted on that Facebook group a Christmas card. I should actually go and grab it. I should have grabbed it before we did the episode, so I don't have to get up. Yeah. Again, I was a member of this organization because they were private parties.
The raving organization,
right? You join as a member, and then you're going to a private party.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how it worked, right?
Nice, yeah.
So when you had your membership card, that was a membership to almost like a gentleman's club.
That's a bit fucking
That's
cool.
how they got through the rules.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So a gentleman's club?
Yeah, pretty much. You were a member of a private club.
That's fucking cool.
Right? And there was no alcohol served.
But you could hold raves there and have a good lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because once it's a private club...
You can't do fuck all.
Then the cops can do fuck all back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
So again, yeah, Fantasia. I've got a few of their flyers, actually. Their artwork, probably not some of the most fantastic back in the day. Them and Obsession did very similar artwork. And again, quite a lot of these Fantasia ones.
Man, that's got some stuff on the back of it, isn't it?
Oh, for sure.
I don't know if anyone can sort of
Pretty sure I was at that one. Oh.
Fantasia.
Yeah, I'm not sure that one there. Don't think I went to that one.
You didn't go to that one?
No, I don't think so. Because again, that's just like... Yeah, no, I'm not sure.
So some of these are collectibles then?
Oh, for sure they are. Yeah. Some
people...
people... Again, this one, I'm pretty sure I went to that guy.
Mate, it's just quite freaking cool, actually. Yeah.
Castle Donington, pretty sure I went to that guy.
What one's that?
Castle Donington.
Castle Donington.
Yeah. And then this one for sure I went to, at the Royal Bath and West Showground, Shepton Mallet, near Bath.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And what was the lineup we had on this one?
Was that a festival or was that a club night?
This was just a rave. Bro.
Just a rave, man.
Yeah.
Just a pure rave.
Just a pure rave. Look, attractions. 100,000K... Oh, sorry. 100K turbo sound system.
Nice.
Boom, right there.
I like it here. Like I don't know if people would be able to see this, but like all this sort of stuff here. There's all the shops. You can
yes, all the vendors.
To get these.
Yes,
flyers, right?
to try and get the tickets.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or your membership. Because again, quite often, these ones not so much, but some of them back in the day when they were the club, if you had to be a member to get the ticket. Right?
Right, I got you, yeah. So well, a lot of these with a lot of these flyers, were they all record stores or were they just all different
quite
types
a lot,
of
yeah.
stores,
A lot of them were record stores, yeah. Some of them were just clothing stores, or some of them were just guys.
Really?
Yeah, I was reading one the other day and it's just names.
Really?
Dave.
Dave and Baz.
Yeah.
Do you want some flyers called Dave and Baz?
Well, it wasn't really for the flyers. It was the ticket to get in there.
Get...
Or the phone number to be able to phone someone to get into the party.
So in order to...
It was like, this was your network.
Yeah, so in order to get the flyer, you had to get the ticket? Or you bought the ticket to get the flyer?
The flyers were just given out.
Fucking that's cool, yeah.
Yeah, these were just... You think about it, like, we've talked about it before. You think about how much money went into printing this and this, okay? These were just free things that got given away.
I asked the question because everything's done digitally now.
Absolutely.
Back when I was like doing events and raving, we used to have them printed out and put them in
stick them under windshields
and stuff like that,
and give them out,
But now it's all done online. You still sometimes get the flyers, but
not like this.
No,
you don't get
like
this. You don't get a hard copy.
No.
Like I said, these were just free.
Yeah.
We could go around to the record stores that sold like, tunes or the tickets, and they'd have stacks of these out because people had gone out and distributed them. It was a network.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a network of like, here's a party going on.
Yeah.
And you think how much money got spent on this? Like I said, this isn't something that was free.
No.
Someone's put some money into the design.
Yeah.
Right?
So how much was it to design it and print it? Do people design them just because they wanted their artwork to be noticed and sent out more? Like promotion nowadays. If you do artwork, you put it online, right?
100%.
To get noticed, to get more further work to do artwork.
Mm-hmm.
People like back in the 90's, like doing the same sort of thing, wanting to put themselves forward and do free artwork.
I think so.
In order to get their name about of their artwork. Right?
I think 100%. Like most artists in any genre, if they don't have a name for themselves yet, they're gonna go and like do some art for people to try and promote themselves. So I think a lot of that went on. Yeah,
because I had a buddy, Joe, and he done the artwork for a lot of places for free.
Yep.
And he ended up doing quite a few. I think he done flyers for Ministry of Sound and Defected, and started getting work like that. But initially, he was started early doing the local rave scene.
I honestly think pretty much like that's how it was for sure. Right. I think Pez and a few of the other big names for sure.
Because obviously he didn't have social media back then, so this was these guys'
exactly. There was no social media.
Yeah, so this is these guys' ways or these ladies' ways of doing. To promote their shit.
100%.
Yeah.
Again, this one right here.
Yeah, so
iconic flyer, and again, I've got 2 of these up in frames, which are the Birmingham edition. I tried looking it up. I can't remember the name. I think it's Dudley something that did the original artwork for Spectrum. But yes, this, and again, this one is the slightly larger. A lot of them are just I can't remember the English sizes. A6. It's been
A6, yeah.
Is that A6?
A6.
Is it A6 or is that A5?
That I think is an A5.
This is A4.
That's an A5.
This is A4.
I'm pretty sure that's
right.
A5, yeah.
So
that's the one above my head right here, yeah.
And again, yeah. You can just see it right there, just above your head. Yeah. And again, this is a very collectible flyer, and this one I got a couple of little blue tack marks on the back.
Bit blue tack.
Which actually I'm just going to pick some of that off right now.
It's better than drawing pinholes.
Oh, I've got a couple with drawing pinholes, which is devastating, but most of them were blue tack. But yeah, sometimes you can see the blue tack like staying through. But again, iconic flyer. And again, you look at the lineup. So this one is for over different months or different dates over a month. So you're right here. You've got the 8th of November, 15th of November, 22nd of November, 29th of November, right?
Yep.
And over those lineups, you got Jumpin' Jack Frost again, Micky Finn.
Micky Finn's on pretty much every fucking lineup.
Top Buzz, right there.
Yeah.
15th, Groove Rider, Stu Allen. Oh my God, Stu Allen.
Yep.
Legendary DJ. In fact, some of my favourite mixes from back in the day were Stu Allen mixes. 22nd of November, Fabio. Oof.
Fabs and Grooves.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they're
right.
Them boys are fucking.
Frankie Valentine, another good DJ from back in the day. Top Buzz again. And then we go to the 29th, you got your Fabio, right? Again. Richie Fingers. Boom. Groove Rider. Micky Finn. Like I said, you go back to those days, man, it was those staple guys just kind of,
always around, eh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They're fucking just, they're some great fucking DJs.
And again, I never actually went to any of these nights, personally.
So how did you get hold of these flyers then?
They would have been in probably one of the record stores in Swindon or London that I used to go to and just grab records out of, right?
Yeah, and then you did they have like loads of flyers that you could just buy, or were they just...
They were free.
All free?
They're all free.
Even old ones?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, well, back in the day, they weren't old.
No, but like, say there were past events. And
yeah.
Like
if they still had copies out there, they would just be out on the side.
And they just make them totally...
They just have stacks of each one. You can just go in and grab one of each. Yeah, 100%. Like, we literally, half the time you wouldn't even go in there to buy records. You just go in there to grab the flyers.
You really, eh?
Right?
Yeah, man. So again, for me, the flyers were that I collected, because obviously anyone's a DJ out there obviously puts their flyers above their decks or in their room, even just ravers, right?
Well, like this.
Exactly, yeah. But again, you collect the flyers that you went to the event to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but back then it was almost, if you look at some pictures from back in the day, you'll see people that just had their whole bedroom plastered in flyers. Yeah. There's no way they went to every one of those parties.
I wish they still do it more now, because I know everything's online, everything's promoted online, but then you want something to remember it by.
Exactly.
And
look at this.
That's the cool thing about it, right?
And there's people, like I said, you go on that rave group on Rave Memorabilia and Flyers on Facebook. There's a whole load of people that will pay money for some of these.
Yeah.
Right? You can just see that Dreamscape up in the top corner. That one right there.
That's worth a bit of bob, right?
I don't think it's worth lots of money, but people want it.
Sentimental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Like, you know, me personally, like, would I pay for any flyers myself anymore? Nah.
No.
Because I've got all the ones I want in my collection.
Yeah.
Right? And most of them were ones that I wanted at the time. Again, this is another iconic one that I was going to frame, but I didn't want to fold it in half. And again, I kept this one unfolded because most people had it folded up.
Yeah, it looks like a bit like a book, that one, doesn't it?
Right? So another eclipse, and some people really want this one.
Yeah.
And again,
cool.
I didn't fold it because some people back in the day just folded it in half. And again, some people used to cut these up. We used to cut them up and put them inside tape cassettes. You'd get mixes from the eclipse that night.
Yeah.
So let's just say who was playing this night. Oh, what do you know? Carl Cox, Groove Rider, Fabio, Pigsy, Joey Beltram. Oof.
Joey Beltram's fucking still whacking out some tunes.
Parks and Wilson, Micky Finn.
Micky Finn's.
What do you know? So again,
we need to get Micky Finn on the show.
Right? So each of those DJs in the night, they would have DAT recorded their set.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, and then they used to churn out tapes. And again, there's a whole load of people that collect tapes.
Yeah.
But what people used to do, because there was so many of these printed in their thousands, people used to take these and cut them up and use them as the inserts for the tape cassette cover.
Yeah, I remember seeing. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm saying these things because there's obviously younger listeners who don't know this.
Who don't know this, yes. Right, but yeah, there's a whole load of guys, and I see them on some of the groups that still have their full tape cassette collection.
It's a bit like in CDs when you make your CD for your favourite girl that you like.
Yeah. And again, some of them were like official releases from the Eclipse. The Eclipse used to have theirs with the Eclipse printed on the actual cassette itself.
Yeah.
Right, but then the boys would just take these flyers and cut them down, and then you'd just do your little white label on the spine of it. Yeah, so it'd be like Micky Finn, right, from this night, and you'd know with this flyer that it was his set from this night.
And tickets for £20. What's that? Tickets were £20 back then. Yeah?
£20, yeah.
£20, yeah.
£20, which actually wasn't that cheap really back then. Really, when you think about it, I'm just trying to look where I would have bought. So obviously, with the Eclipse, we used to go to Bangin' Tunes to buy our tickets, which was right opposite the club.
And that was
pretty
store?
Close, huh?
That was a record store,
yeah, record store, and again, you could get lots of flyers from there.
Yeah.
Obviously, they had all the Eclipse flyers.
Yeah.
But when you're going out clubbing, you're not going to take a flyer home without it being fucked up in your pocket.
Nah, exactly, man. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So, but with these flyers, then, who did the artwork for this one?
This one right here? No idea, bro. No idea. No. A lot of them I don't actually know. Again, this guy from Spectrum, I'm sure his name was Dudley something. Pez, Jamie that did that one. I kind of know those, and there's some other iconic ones, but off the top of my head, no, I wouldn't like to name any of them.
What's this one? This one looks like a comic book one.
Yeah, so this is from Universe, which again, I think we've talked about Universe nights, and I've got a few of their flyers up in frames right here.
This one looks fucking cool, man.
So again, there we go. We got that right there in the underworld. Universe, massive Southwest organisation.
Southwest?
Yeah, mate.
What, down Plymouth way?
Nah, Swindon, Bath crew.
Bath crew.
This is Bath Bristol boys.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I think mainly Bath. Threw some great parties, man. They threw some parties with, 25, 30,000 people kind of parties once they started getting their name. And again, like this one I kept pretty mint condition. Their artwork was pretty amazing back in the day. My kid actually wanted to take this one and frame it, and I said no.
That's pretty cool, man. Like, that's pretty fucking sweet. So on this one, then you've pretty much got the lineup, and then you've got the attractions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost like you say, almost like a comic book. There we
go. So
yeah. So you got all your attractions and
So what's on the attractions? Freebies. What sort of freebies did you used to get?
Not much.
Video games, brain machines, bioenergizer, bouncy castle, fresh fruit, and sweet fucking. You've got loads more back then.
Right. And then let's look at the tribal gathering. Now I was at this one, 100%. This one doesn't fold out the same, but it folds out like that. And similar thing, it's almost
like a catalogue, isn't it?
Yeah, like if you look at it, it's almost like a little magazine.
That's fucking cool.
Right, it's a 4-page, I think. Yeah. Oh, and there's the blue tack. Dreaded blue tack. So again, this one, I think some people wouldn't mind getting hold of this one.
So with this, is this one quite a collectible, do you reckon?
Yeah, I don't know. It's all in the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah.
Do you want to pay for it, or are you happy to have it?
Look at that, the freebie stuff.
Right.
What's the suggestion box? Like
so you can suggest what you want in the next rave.
Okay. Because this is quite in depth, this one, and I'd like to know what is inside it. Like.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is when you talk about flyers. This is pretty much, and again, I didn't even want to touch it too much because I don't want it falling apart.
Yeah.
But the main thing we all want to take from this is that there was no illegal substances ever. No illegal substances, and there was always stringent searches. Always.
Like every rave.
Every rave. Yeah. So we basically drank water, and we had a good time. Yeah. Yeah.
And you ate fruit.
And we ate fruit because it was free. So well, the fruit was free. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, what a flyer! Look at it. It's like you said, it's almost like a comic book.
Yeah, man, it's fucking cool, isn't it?
Right.
There you go. Like, with your camera on, I mean, people can see it a lot better.
Yeah. And actually, we can see right here who it's designed by. Design, Michael. Thank you, Michael. The type was by Ollie. And it was devised and written by Paul S. And the event production was by Rob, who I've met Rob, who's a friend of one of my buddies, actually. And Shanks, don't know Shanks. And Divine Intervention. Divine Intervention was by Rog. Thanks, Rog. Thanks for the intervention.
Cheers, Big Rog.
But yeah, I met Rob a couple of times, again, through my good friend of mine. Again, these were classic parties. Like, look at the layout. These guys put some planning into it.
Let's put your
you know what I mean? Like, these guys actually put some full-on planning into their events. This wasn't just a wishy-washy,
Yeah, the tribal gathering site plan.
Right.
That's pretty fucking cool, yeah. So, on 1, 2, 3, and 4, obviously, were they different tents, or were they different stages? Were they,
yeah.
Was one a certain genre? Was one...
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
Yeah?
Yeah, you'd have the main tent, right?
Yeah.
Then you'd have your second tent with slightly different flavour. And then normally you'd have your little ones off to the side.
Yeah.
And again, we could go through some of the DJs, actually.
Let's go through this lineup.
Okay.
I'd love to, because this is like, if you think about it, this has had a lot of time and thought.
Think about how much planning went into this party.
Yeah.
Right? How many people are involved in this?
Exactly. And most flyers are double-sided. This is like an actual, like a real proper,
right?
Like little booklet,
So here, let's just run through. We got Arena 1 was your acid and your jungle hardcore.
A bit of me.
Right? Arena 2 might have been a bit of you too, because that was trance and techno. Right? So you might have floated around in between.
Around a bit, yeah.
Right? Yeah. And then Arena 3, your Planet Erotica, was House and Garage.
House and Garage.
We'll call it Garage, because we're fucking English.
But in North America.
In North America, we'll call it Garage. Or if you're a posh twat, we'll call it Garage. And then Arena 4, they actually had 5 arenas. Arena 4 was your disco, funk, and house. Again, like they're catering for everyone.
That's a bit of me as well. Like
right?
Disco, funk, and house.
And then Arena 5, just for you guys that want to chill out a little bit. Maybe the night got a little bit too heavy. You got your intelligent ambient.
That's a bit on the wind down, isn't it?
Right? Well,
at the end of the night, a bit of a wind down.
What, bit of a wind down?
Or a bit of an introduction.
Or maybe, like I said, the night's getting a bit heavy. Maybe that bottle of water kicked in a bit too hard.
Yeah, the sunglasses ain't working.
Sunglasses ain't working, right? So let's go through the bit of the lineup, because Jesus Christ, right here, mate, this is quite the lineup.
Yeah, so
you ready for this?
From room 1, which was
your acid and your jungle hardcore. Let's just read the first bit, because the first bit,
can't see this, right?
The first bit, I'm going to turn it around, but they can't see it.
They can't see it, but they want to hear the lineup.
Yeah. So I'm just going to read off from the top.
Go on.
Over 40 of the world's finest DJs. right there, will take you on an unsurpassed musical and inspirational excursions through the dance spectrum. Boom. Without doubt, this will be the best lineup ever assembled, with all acts and DJs 100% confirmed. So before you even bought your ticket, you know these motherfuckers are going to turn up.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they all did. So let's start reading through, because this is quite the lineup. You ready for this? And again, I was at this night.
You was, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Acid Jungle Hardcore. You got SL2. Way in My Brain, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Great track.
Mm-hmm.
And again, these would have been PAs. Sons of Loop, the era. Loop the Loop era. Sublove, Carl Cox, Fabio, Groove Rider, Top Buzz, Jumpin' Jack Frost, Slipmat, Ratty, Kenny Ken, Hype, Jody, Pilgrim, great DJ, Warlock, Ribs, Vinyl Junkie still kicking the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, boom. Yep. So that's Arena 1. Let's go to Arena 2, which is our trance and techno. You got Cosmic Baby. I've actually got some Cosmic Baby on vinyl somewhere.
Cosmic Baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tanith, Sven Vath.
Tanith.
Yeah.
Tanith is still doing stuff now.
Yeah, Sven Vath too.
Still plays in Berlin. And Sven Vath.
Sven Vath, yeah.
Sven Vath, man.
CJ Boland. Lauren Garnier.
Fucking still doing stuff even to this day again.
Here's another 4.
Fuck, it's a good lineup, man.
Colin Favor, Colin Dale, Dave Angel, and Daz Sound. Right there. Those 4. Boom. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable lineup.
Oh, see, now the Lauren Garniers, Sven Vath, and the people like that are still doing events that I've seen them at.
Yes. Today.
But I would love to have seen them in the 90s to be like fucking, because the music was slightly different, right? But
and
still,
again,
it's fucking
when was this one? 1993.
Fuck. I was 3 years old then.
3 years old. Bless your little cottons.
Thanks, man.
Bless your little cotton socks. Warminster, Wiltshire. And then we go on to the house and garage.
Garage.
Yeah. And PAs, we got D-Ream, Pascal's, Bongo Massive, and TVOD. Not sure who they were. But DJs, Paul Oakenfold. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Oh, fucking hell.
Have you heard of Paul Oakenfold?
No, mate.
No? No? Yeah, nah, he did all right, I think.
He's new in the scene?
Yeah. he had his moment, right?
Yeah.
Graham Park, fucking blinding. John Kelly, Smoking Joe. Smoking Joe, oh my God. I've watched that girl play some blinding sets. And, when she used to sing, anyway, a whole different story. Lisa Loud, again. Lisa Loud, boom. John of the Please Women.
Never heard of him. No.
I am not angry. I'm just disappointed, Brad.
Honestly, man, I've not heard of him.
John of the Pleased.
I might have heard his music.
He was one of the transvestites with attitude. He's one of the TWA.
Oh, right. Okay.
He used to play in Ministry. I can't believe.
Yes. No, yeah. I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick Warren.
Nick Warren's still doing stuff now.
Nick Warren's legend. A few others there on the list. And then we'll go over to Disco, Funk and House. We got a Bristol boy, The Cooker, which I don't even think I heard of The Cooker before. Tintin. Heard of Tintin quite a bit. DJ Jam. Diggs and Whoosh. Now, Diggs and Whoosh, they did some fucking wicked sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diggs and Whoosh. And actually, if I went through the collection right there, I could find some Diggs and Whoosh on vinyl.
Well, perhaps next show we can find some Diggs and Whoosh.
Yeah.
And talk about the vinyl.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
And then we've got your Intelligent Ambient. But Mixmaster Morris, yeah, he's a good name back in the day. And here's the big one from that, Aphex Twin.
Aphex Twin, man.
So
there you go.
And there's a few more names on here that I haven't mentioned, but again, right there is a pretty good lineup of known names, and again, what an event, and again, what a piece of artwork. What a thing to have in my collection, you know?
Man, that's cool.
Let's just have a look, see where you could buy if we were going to buy your tickets in Swindon, which obviously I did, you would have gone to Homeboys Record. Big shout out to Homeboys. Pat the Punk. Yeah.
Pat the Punk.
Oh, yeah, Pat the Punk's a big star. Still does some Homeboy shit. And big name from back in Swindon in the day. And also Rival Records. Rival Records shut down. And in fact, when Rival Records shut down, I've got some tunes on my shelf that I got for cheap from that
from Rival Records,
as they shut down. Yeah, I've got some in there that were like 50 pence
just
or £1. Yeah, just in a bucket. Yeah, some classics. Nice. So yeah, again, I don't even want to touch this anymore. It's almost like
flyer, man. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. What else have we got? I don't even know where to fucking start or end, Brad.
Like everyone, on the camera, everyone can see like obviously
the stack.
The stack you got here. Yeah.
Right, and again, these are ones. There's more Perception, Dreamscape. Dreamscape used to do some great parties too.
No, this one looks pretty cool.
This one, I definitely did not go to this one. I just like the artwork. Because where was this one held? Yeah, this one was in London. This was an old school warehouse party, mate. The Pavilion. Hemel Hempstead.
Yeah.
Right? Probably more your area.
Yeah.
Right?
Not Swindon, but yeah.
Right? So attractions. You got your 25k blue box turbo sound. 6-watt multicolored white light laser. You got your robo zaps, you got your robo scans, and you got your strobe flyers. I love the way they used to line up everything that you'd have there. You know what I mean? Like strobes and lights and...
I'll hold up to the camera.
Right? Par cans. Of course you got some par cans. You're a fucking nightclub. Who doesn't have par cans? But like I said, I love the way they used to line it all up there. It's fantastic, you know. But anyway, look, it's kind of a goofy little.
It's like a thing like Ghostbusters, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look like Ghostbusters, right?
Sort of caught me to it.
Yeah,
even though it's Christmas.
So and again, let's go back to some of these. This is from Jamie Tomlin again, or Junior Tomlin, sorry.
Junior Tomlin.
Yeah. Again, this one is the full size of the Summer Dance. There was a couple of these ones that were done.
That's fucking cool, isn't it?
Right.
That's fucking cool.
And again, that's like 3 organisations come together to do a party.
So again, with the guys, because this one's got the artist name in the front, right?
Yep.
So who's that guy in the front of that flyer?
So I kept saying Jamie. It's Junior Tomlin.
Junior Tomlin.
Yep.
And was he? Which crew was he part of? Because you said.
I think they were. I think the artists, to be fair, were independent, but
and just
probably
done a lot of the art for a lot of the boys, right?
Yeah, I believe probably just handed in some artwork, or I don't know if they were friends with the guys that did the parties, or whether they just offered in their artwork. I'm really not sure how that all worked. We'd have to almost get some of them on the show.
That'd be fucking cool, yeah.
Right, and interview them. Yeah.
Come on the show, please.
Yeah, it'd be great. Pez. I'd love to get Pez or Junior on the show. It'd be great.
Yeah, man.
And again, they kind of did like early airbrush / graphic art. You know, I think they used multiple mediums. I think they did a bit of airbrush with digital, because again, it was early days of digital art.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, again, go to the lineup of this. Boom, son. Slipmat, Groove Rider, Top Buzz, Rat Pack, LSD, Micky Finn, funny enough. Easy Groove, right? Ratty. Donovan Bad Boy Smith.
Donovan Bad Boy Smith. Never heard of him.
Really?
No.
Oh, Donovan played some sets back in the day, mate. Absolutely. Yeah, and again, that's just Arena 1. Arena 2, Fabio, Lime, Pilgrim, Loft Groover. Oh. Swanee. Mate.
Swanee?
Yes.
Heard of Swanee.
Seduction. Again, that's just a few. So, yeah, I mean, you know, we're going back in time right here, buddy. All right, going back in time with DJs and artwork, and here's another one by Junior. This was another follow-up to...
Man, this guy's pretty freaking cool, eh?
There was a series he did in these. Yeah, there was the...
Look at that.
Right? Again, I didn't go to these ones. No, I just collected the artwork. But Live Axe, SL2, Shades of Rhythm. Right there. Yeah, fucking man. What a lovely fucking lineup for PAs. DJs again. I mean, again, it's the same. Carl Cox, Slipmat, Micky Finn, Rat Pack, Swanee, Ratty, right?
Yeah, all these
Fabio, Groove Rider, LSD. Oh, pretty much. Like I said, almost every party you went to.
Yeah.
You pretty much, even the illegal ones. So these were the legal ones.
Yeah.
But most of the like illegal ones you turn up to. you'd almost get those same boys turning up.
You get all them top boys.
Pretty much.
Sort of things, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I can remember going to some of the illegal parties back in the day where, some of those big name boys would turn up at all of those.
You didn't go to any illegal raves, did you, Craig?
Illegal parties?
No, you didn't go to any, did you?
No.
No?
No.
No? Oh.
No.
Good.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No.
Didn't,
No. Actually, it's okay. I can say this on TV nowadays. I went to lots, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I broke the rules a bit back in the day.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
People that break the rules make history, right?
Right. This is another one. I don't think I went to this night, to be fair. No, I definitely didn't, because it was Milton Keynes. But I think this was part of the guys that used to do Dreamscape.
Oh, yeah.
ESP Promotions. Pretty sure. Yeah, it was ESP Promotions. And again, you go back to that iconic Dreamscape flyer.
Yeah. They're the ones that made that, eh?
They're the same boys that threw those parties. You can barely see it. Top corner, yeah. You can just see the bottom that says Dreamscape. Yeah. We should take a picture and post it, but we'll do that on another one. But yeah, again, another iconic bit of artwork. Some people still, again, want to collect this one, right?
I like they've got a Mexican guy there. What is like something to do with the earth?
They got some manga. You got Power Ranger. You got some manga, right?
Yeah, you got anything in there,
right?
Yeah.
Big Bad Head. I think they did some stuff at Eclipse. Big Bad Head, actually.
And what's the lineup on that?
Same, mate. What do you think? Carl Cox, Micky Finn, Groove Rider, Slipmat, Fabio, Seduction, Top Buzz, Jumping Jack Frost. Right? Like, same. Like,
I did see one here, though, that had, I don't want to touch them too much.
Yeah,
but,
you can, totally.
There was one that had, like, you could buy, like, some merch.
Oh, yeah, that's this one. This is the Fantasia one.
Oh, the Fantasia one.
And again, I got the Fantasia, because I was a member of Fantasia. Because they were kind of a southwesty kind of, local yokel kind of crew. And so, I don't know where I grabbed this one from. But there we go. Let's put it to the camera. Let's put it to that camera. And then if you look on the other side, you got all your... I like the nipple.
Is that a nipple?
Yeah, and actually that was from a flyer too. I think Twice as Nice used that as one of their flyers for a night.
Do you want to buy a hat and do you want to buy a nipple?
In fact, I think somewhere, I've got the nipple flyer.
Oh, I thought it was you could buy a hat and a t-shirt and then you could buy like a nipple.
There it is, look. Fantasia, Twice as Nice.
Oh my god.
Right? So anyway, this I think I got sent this through the post, and this was back when you could buy merch.
What's
right?
this down the bottom? Is this for like a newsletter that you subscribe?
Yeah. So and again, you could cut this off and send it in. And this one actually was to buy your stuff. So if you wanted garment number, whatever, you filled this in and you posted it off.
Yeah.
Because this was before the internet.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, I'm sure the internet was around.
But
it was around, but not for us minions.
No.
Right? So, if you wanted your swag,
that's crazy.
You used to fill out the little bit at the bottom. But isn't that funny that I got the nipple one? I was going to put this in a frame, and then I was like, does the wife and kid really want to see that in a frame?
Yeah, I don't think many people...
Probably not. Oh, I just creased the corner. Shit. So, again, Fantasia. They did some... great parties. They did some iconic flyers too. I don't know if I've got any really iconic-y ones right here.
There must be some really quirky artwork in here though. Some really, really like quirky artwork.
Oh, there's some. Here, that was another one.
That's
so
just
right
a
there.
bit of white paper.
Yeah. So this one right here was to buy their jacket. Again, this was
that just to buy merch.
Yep. Yeah,
gotcha.
So this is, again, I was a membership of a session. So, dear member, with spring with spring in the air and the sun shining, Obsession are proud to announce their first large-scale national all-night dance event, Passion, at the Sanctuary, Milton Keynes. So, again, I don't even know where I got this, but if you look at the bottom half, this is literally just a little print-off, right?
Yeah.
And a little spiel from the people. What was it? Finish at the end. Obsession, always one step ahead. Fucking right.
What was the price of merch back then?
So you wanted a bomber jacket? It was £55 and 49 pence.
Oh.
Don't forget the 49 pence.
Saving the pennies.
But that's tax included.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for our UK listeners.
Yeah, for our UK listeners. Well, for our North American listeners, that's the fucking tax included.
Sorry, yeah. North American.
If you wanted a reflective T-shirt, ooh, that was $24.99, mate.
In case you're too much out in that,
so your buddies could find you.
Yeah.
We used to have one buddy, my buddy Groover. He was our go-to because he's so fucking tall. He's as tall as you.
Yeah.
And if you ever got lost in the rave, you just look up. You could stand up on something. You could see Groover up above everyone else. You'd know that's where everyone else was.
I know when me and my buddies went raving, I was pretty much a home beacon.
There you go. Right.
Brad,
yeah.
If it's all go around near him.
Yeah.
That big head we can see just cruising through the crowd.
So this is almost like a flyer as well as a membership letter. It's actually fantastic. I should put this in a frame. And this was on the...
It does look basic, doesn't it?
It's so basic, right? So basic, but fantastic. I mean, look, right here. After talent scouting trip to massive Mayday event in Berlin, Europe's largest ever all-night event, we've listened to Europe's top DJs. DJ Westbam electrified the crowd and put all others to shame. We have him confirmed. You can judge him for yourself, not to be missed. A usual lineup of UK's number one proven DJs: Carl Cox, Ratty, LSD, Psy, Top Buzz, Easy Groove, to name but a few. We'll be joined by the UK's top alternative progressive DJs, including John Kelly, DIY. Oh, DIY used to throw some fucking... I got some of that on vinyl. And again, telephone number.
Doesn't have a 1 in it?
No one.
No one.
No one.
That's old school,
0733.
When it's a 4-digit intro.
Yeah.
You know it's...
And for the door, they're only going to hold back 150 tickets. So if you didn't get your ticket before, you weren't getting in, I guarantee you.
Really, yeah.
And again, I just barely folded that in half, but there we go. So yeah.
That's a cool one.
Yeah. What else we got? We got some more.
We've got a lot of fun.
Again, Fantasia. I got some Fantasia artwork actually coming off a guy from the group on Facebook. I've got this guy coming printed up on a sheet of acid blotters, but without the acid on it.
Okay. Obviously, yeah.
Obviously.
So who's the artwork for this one?
I don't know actually who created their emblem, but that guy. So the little running guys there, dancing guys, and then the smiley face guy.
Yep.
They pretty much had that on all their artwork.
Oh, they did it.
Who did it? I've got no idea, mate. No idea.
So where was this held at, and what was the price to get in?
Price to get into this one?
Yeah.
Good question. Doesn't actually say right here. Doesn't actually say. But again, their first two events at Eclipse, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve at West Point. Oh, anyone that went to that, you know. That was a good night. Top Buzz played a blinding set that night. But artwork wise and price and date, don't know, buddy. Don't know.
Because that's the thing, innit? With some of these flyers, they don't have the end date of the year, do they?
Nah. Here, right on the corner though. Month, right? Free offer: Fantasia car sticker. So send this coupon in with a self-addressed envelope. To Fantasia office. Offer ends on the 31st of the 1st, 93. So I'm figuring that this was obviously in 92. Just doing my math there, smart that I am.
Send in to get your free bumper sticker.
Yeah, with your self-addressed envelope. Fantastic. Which I didn't ever get the Fantasia bumper sticker. I got an Ectos one, and actually I've got a new reprinted Ectos one by Pat the Punk. Thanks, Pat the Punk.
Did you get Pat the Punk, the new one reprinted?
Well, I got my Ectos sweater printed.
Yeah.
When I bought the Ectos sweater, he threw in a couple of Ectos stickers.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Fucking nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool shit.
Again, Fantasia. Again, solid parties. Pretty much every one they threw. Right there. Fantasia Christmas. Pretty sure I was at this one. I think the Christmas day after this one was actually... So this was Friday the 20th. I seem to remember going to one of the Eclipse things and having to deal with people on Christmas Day, which was kind of hard to do after the party. Yeah. But yes, again, unfolded, beautiful condition flyer. Let me put it up the right way. Jesus, come on.
Just crease it now.
There we go. Again, I think that the image for that, the woman's face, has been used in many a flyer over and over again, split up in different ways. Fantasia used it, Obsession used it.
So obviously you used to work in the printing game as well. How would you print these without all the computers to design it and stuff? How would you make that print setup?
Oh, you wouldn't. This would have been printed on a proper printing press.
I would have.
And there would have been artwork with a computer split up into its 4 colours. Oh, okay. And this would be run. Yeah, this isn't like just printed off on a digital press. Nah. Like I said, people have spent money on this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. On the back there, just 2 colours, right? They just used black and red. But on the front there, to get those colours, they've used all 4 colours.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
So that's gone through a real printing press. It's on a nice quality paper.
Yeah.
It's gone through, it's dried, it's been cut down. Yeah. No,
like I say, a lot of thought and process put into this.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Like, you can't even imagine to think, like, how much thought and process went into some of these.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like I said, you obviously something like this, let's go back to some of my local ones.
Again, I'm not taking away from the stuff today. But
no, for sure.
It's just mad how it's all changed, and it's
so right here we got a real basic one. This is when my local Ectos were first kind of doing parties. This was the Monkey Club. So right there, it's just a bit of black and white paper.
The Monkey Club, eh?
Yeah.
And it was actually black and white like that.
Yeah, this is it.
No colour, no nothing.
No, this was the flyer. Yeah, right. And right there, Easy Groove, Evil Eddie Richards, mate.
Was he a local?
Oh no, neither of them were local.
No,
but the club was, Rodbourne Road.
Yeah.
Again, Swindon, legendary. That was almost like that was when like rave and things first started happening back home. That was Swindon's kind of like original scene. Then it went from there to Harding's.
Yeah.
Again, right here, this is another Swindon one, another Bruno Rooms, an all-nighter.
Bruno Rooms, yeah.
Yeah, Odyssey, great night.
That was another one in Swindon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, another.
Yeah, big club back in the day. Shut down now, which is a shame. But yeah, then they'd run Bruno Rooms. I think we talked about it before. They'd had people like the Beatles play at Bruno Rooms. Like that club had been around for a long time.
About it, 100%.
Yeah. But yeah, again, once rave kicked off, they really embraced it. They used to do like the jungle and the hardcore and the kind of like the rave stuff in the main room, and then the amphitheatre would be more your kind of house.
So in the Brunel Rooms, then what's the setup like in Brunel Rooms? You had 3 rooms, 2 rooms, 1 main room.
Back in the day, before they did the new amphitheatre, they had the main room, and then they had their original amphitheatre, was just off to the side of it, and then they had like a little chill out room, and then the amphitheatre got closed down, and they took over another bit downstairs and expanded and made a new amphitheatre.
Yeah.
Which was a pretty nice sized room, actually. It was bigger, more modern. The old one, I really liked the old one. It was just dark and dirty.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know why, but the dark and dirty, like, they're not so planned out. It's not more enjoyable.
It was just a square dance floor.
Yeah, just basic.
2 of the walls you couldn't sit along, pretty much. They had the DJ booth in the one corner. And then it had tiered stepped flooring on the other 2 sides, and this was open, and it was just camouflage netting.
Yeah.
Just had full on camouflage netting. It was so dark and dingy.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
But you're just fucking enjoying the
shit
out
mate.
Of it.
Yeah, they did some great nights in there. And then what else? Again, like you said, these are all Fantasia, Perception, They did some great parties back in the day.
This one's a cool one, eh?
Yeah, I think this is just again merchandise.
Yeah, merchandise one.
Yeah, clothing company, right? Yeah. Again, it's got the order form on the back, old school style. Send it in, cut it off.
Cool, man. Yeah.
Right.
You wouldn't want to cut that now, would you?
Nah. Even back then, again, free order Fantasia crew car sticker and badge with every order. Right?
That's cool.
So yeah, you could get your leather jacket. Your leather jacket would cost you £150 back then, plus £3.50 pokers and packaging. What else would you get? You got your embroised crew top,
embroidered?
Sweats, yeah, embroidered.
Yeah.
What else you got on there? Quite a few. Baseball cap. How much would an embroidered baseball cap be? £16. It's a bargain, mate.
They still do stuff like that nowadays, which is good.
Right.
Buying these t-shirts and that. It's still fucking...
Again, some of these things people still have. Like, you can see it on the picture there. I know there's some people on some of these groups that actually still have some of this swag, right? Who post it all up. And then, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we could keep going through them all. This one is another Fantasia swag one, right?
So what's the lineup of this one then?
Again, this is just swag.
It's just swag.
This is just swag.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Again, it's another one it's got the order form on the back.
Did this come with the flyers as well?
Yeah, I don't even remember where I got all these from.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you pick up that...
I think because I was a member of Fantasia, I think I got this stuff sent through. Right?
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of this came through the post. Because I was a member of Fantasia, Ectos, Eclipse. Who else do I have membership cards for? I'd have to go and find the box, but definitely those three for sure that I used to get like post through.
Have you got membership cards?
Huh?
Have you got membership cards?
Yes.
You have?
Yes, somewhere. But if I can find them,
get them out, yeah.
That's a whole different thing.
That's a whole different show, that one as well.
Again, I think this one's a double of one we showed earlier.
But that's the merch one, right?
Yeah, that is a double.
You can buy the vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this one's a double. Again, because we used to collect them, I'd have doubles up with the backs and stuff like that.
What's the green one? That looks a bit plain, a bit like your local one at your at the
That one right there.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that one's from.
I'm pointing all these out, putting you on the spot.
Yeah, you totally are. This one, I don't even know why I grabbed this one.
That looks pretty fucking cool, that one as well.
Again, let's just show everyone. Just a print off. New Year's Day. Not even the eve. 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So that's an all dayer. Oof. That's what you want to do after a night out, right?
Yeah, that still goes on. Even
I definitely
still goes on now, man.
Definitely did not go to this one. I don't even know where I got that from. But I like the bit at the bottom there. It says, fuck off nutty tunes for fuck off nutty quavers. Burnham on Sea, Somerset. Yeah, I definitely didn't go to that. But again, still West Country. Nah. I don't even know why I would have collected that one, but still pretty cool to have. You can see the blue tack marks on it. Look in the corners there.
Oil.
See that? Yeah.
The blue tack.
Dirty little blue tack sticking through.
Yeah.
Greasy
blue tack.
Helter Skelter. They did some parties. What else we got here? All of these are kind of randoms. Oh, here we go. Fantasia newsletter. You can tell I was a member. Again, this is all the swag that was sent through, right?
Look at that.
You know, again, it was folded, but I think they folded it. I definitely didn't. So what's this? Here you go. Happy birthday, Fantasia. On 23rd of 1993, Fantasia will be 2 years old. And in April 1991, we staged our first large event at the Eclipse Coventry and brought 2,000 of the country's finest ravers together. I might have been one of those. And again, there's your order form at the bottom.
And again, like you said, with the Fantasia, they use the same...
that little smiley logo.
Yeah.
They pretty much use that all the way through.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've got some artwork coming from a beautiful guy on the internet there, James. Sent me, I've got a Bangin' Tunes one and a Fantasia blotter art coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah, which
it's
one's...
still cool that these boys are still like knocking around, right?
Yeah.
They're still doing all this sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
It's still fucking sweet.
James, actually, he didn't even go to this stuff back in the day, but his dad did. His dad kind of, I think he's from around Coventry area, and his dad kind of was a raver. So he never actually got to go to the club himself, but he's done loads of artwork.
Did you go to this one?
No.
This is quite a hard copy, right?
Yes, and again, this is an iconic bit of artwork. Let's get that to my camera. That one right there. A few people used to collect this one.
That's a cool bit of fucking artwork, that with the...
yeah, and again, like you said, it's a thicker card.
Tape effect, yeah.
Right? Yeah. But yes, no, I did not go to this.
Is that... It looked like it was it could open up at the top then.
No, that's just
the
different. It's just cardstock, yeah. But yeah, no, and again, lineup live on stage, Prodigy. Saw them at the Eclipse before they even got signed, mate.
Rest in peace, Keith.
Yes, Rush never went to that. Obsession went to a few of the Obsession dudes.
Pandemonium.
Never went to one of theirs.
Now I'll tell you something about Pandemonium.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy Chug, we ran a night called Pandemonium.
Is that right?
Yeah, man, 100%. Yeah, we ran a night.
So you ripped these guys off then?
No, we were just a newer version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the newer breed in the scene.
Yeah. The 2.0.
The 2.0. The GTI version.
Yeah, 1992, Donington Park. Yeah, I never actually went to this, but I believe it was. They did some good parties, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again the lineup, right? Ratty, Micky Finn, Stu Allen, man. Oh, mate. I wish I still had all my tapes. I can't even find them anymore.
It'd be nice to get some of these people on the show, man.
Yeah, it would.
And I'll just pull out the flyers with their name in it and go, "Do you remember this event?"
Right. What's this one? So I think this is a Fantasia. This is a Fantasia thing too.
Is that like a Christmas one? Or?
Yeah, and I got a Christmas card from them. I'm just trying to get the blue tack off. I'm sure this is.
That's another one that looks like it's had a bit of work done to it, right? With the
no, World Party. This isn't Fantasia. This was World Party.
And who are these people?
Just again another organisation, mate. I don't think I went to this. Linford Studios in Wandsworth. No, I didn't go to this.
Is that where these guys were based?
Well, they were a London crew, I believe. World Party. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially but again, from Wandsworth. I didn't know if they just done events.
Check out the artwork as a flyer. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Right. You know, it's almost like the Yellow Submarine.
So what's the little story up on here then? What's that little story all about?
It was Yuletide Eve. The snow fell thick in busy swirls. Crisp and expectant on the bustling streets of London town. It's quite the story, actually. Jesus. It reminds me almost of Beatles artwork, like of Yellow Submarine. You know what I mean? With the little choo-choo down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it goes on. In their happy den, the World Party elves laboured in merry anticipation of the day to come. That's fantastic.
So who's on the lineup for that one then?
You got your usual suspects, except for Micky Finn's not on here.
Must have had a day off.
Yeah, he must have had his day off. PAs, Ragga Twins. Yeah, Bug Khan and the Plastic Jam. Fantastic. DJs, Colin Dale, LSD, Easy Groove, Groove Rider, Jumpin' Jack Frost, LTJ Bookham, Rat Pack, Tintin, Seduction, Pilgrim, Kenny Ken. Right there, mate.
Yeah, that's a fucking good lineup as well.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
MCs, they've even had a whole lineup of MCs.
Oh, yeah. Who are the MCs? Because I want to know.
Really?
Yeah.
I never really followed the MCs myself. But Hardcore, Moose, Chalky White, Shane, Droid, Jenny Jam, Easy, Reality, and D Rhyme Rebel.
Easy in Reality.
And Britain's youngest MC, the Robot Toaster from Liverpool.
The Robot Toaster. That's a fucking vocal name.
That's the best fucking MC name ever. Yeah. I'd love to get the Robot Toaster on the show. Yeah. He's a fucking scouser. Perfect. Right? Yeah, no. Again, another great bit of artwork.
Yeah, man.
Right?
A lot of work into that one. What's that say on the bottom? On the bottom there.
Once again, World Party are presenting their annual Christmas Day event. Do you remember last year? 6,000 people. Now the event is being brought to London. Christmas Day night, 25th of December 1991. At 3 venues. 3 venues? Jesus. The only event on Christmas Day. Everyone will be descending upon London's advertising companies. London. Weird how they've actually typographied that. Threw me off. Advertising campaigns will be happening in Manchester, Birmingham, Liverpool, Glasgow, Brighton, Grimsby, Bournemouth, Bristol, Nottingham, Luton, Peterborough, Coventry, Yarmouth, Amsterdam and Paris. Obviously Amsterdam and Paris, because why not after fucking Grimsby?
After Grimsby.
If you're going to be in Grimsby, you might as well go to Amsterdam. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a cool one. That's a bit like...
Style like that, actually, that bit of artwork got used, I think, for a bit of stuff. The old Chrome lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one might have got used on a couple of ones in the time. Again, I never went to this, just grabbed it for the artwork. Aston Villa Sports and Leisure Centre. Fucking Birmingham, mate. Didn't go to Birmingham. But again, who's on the list? Groove Rider, Micky Finn, obviously, DJ Rap. Spelt wrong, 2 P's. Just 1 P for DJ Rap. Gorgeous DJ. Gotta admit, always had a thing for DJ Rap.
DJ Rap's still doing stuff now.
She bangs out the tunes, mate.
She does
fucking legendary
types of mixes on YouTube of different genres.
She's fantastic. All rounder.
Yeah.
Fabio, Slipmat, SS, Easy Groove, Jumpin' Jack Frost, and Frankie Valentine. Again, Frankie Valentine did some blinding mixes back in the day. But anyway, yeah, again, that one I just grabbed for the artwork. Right. A lot of these, Brad, I just grabbed again back in the day.
But still, man, it's memorabilia, right? It's stuff that's fucking good for the even for today, right?
Yeah. Have a Scout Obsession.
Yeah, it's still good.
This one, don't think I went to this one. Went to a few Perceptions, but I don't think I made it to that one.
Oh, it's called Wonderland.
Yeah.
Didn't Pete Tong done Wonderland, didn't he? I was pretty sure he done Wonderland. He done a Wonderland.
It's funny when you look at all these lineups. Pete Tong wasn't on any of them.
No, he done a Wonderland thing though.
Is that right?
100%. Yeah, he definitely done a Wonderland thing. Yep. Yeah.
Attractions. Let's go through some of the attractions because I love this. This cracks me up. Well, you got your 100K Martin F2 sound system, right?
Martin F2K. Martin Audio.
Yeah. Then you got your 25 watt laser production system.
Very, very good.
Right. Then you got new age projection effects not seen before. Never seen those before. Guaranteed. Them? Nah, you won't have seen these effects before. No. Serious chill out zone. Like not just a chill out zone. It's a serious chill out zone. Like if you want to chill out, Brad.
For them to talk serious.
Like if you want to get serious about chilling out,
having too much fun, you need to talk to
they had the zone, mate. Right?
The zone, yeah.
Massive Wonderland. What the fuck is a massive Wonderland? I don't know, but they had it, right? Inflatables, obviously, right? Full funfair. I used to love the funfair at raves. It's mad. It's mad that you used to go to raves, right? And they would have a full fucking funfair.
Yeah.
Like proper. And they were free.
It's mad because I went to the social, the one Nick Van Truly and Carl Cox playing all that, right?
Yeah.
And they had like a funfair thing. You could go on a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Dodgeums.
Just do some random shit. But
they had 2 Dodgeum arenas. They had the funfair and 2 fucking right there. 2 Dodgeum arenas. Not 1. 2. You want to go on the Dodgeums for free? Well, it wasn't free, but it kind of was. What else you got? Multi-level dance platforms with professional dancers. So, not only did you get a dance platform to dance on, but there was some professionals that you could dance next to.
At the raves you see now, there are some people on stage. Like you go to a beef nowadays, there's dancers on the stage, right? So that's the same sort of thing.
They used to pay the girls to come in and dance, or the guys. Keith from Prodigy, pretty much. Yeah. At the beginning, he was a professional dancer. Yeah. Right? Until he started doing some lyrics and he became the main one. What else we got? Superb state-of-the-art lighting show.
Superb. Super.
Oh, hold on. Next level right here. A walk through mirrored maze.
That's a disaster.
Could you imagine that?
That's what you need your. That's what you need your. Luminous t-shirt.
We got some virtual reality machines, right? Largest video screens. Okay, fair enough. Robo scans. Okay, same as your Parcans. Glad you got some robo scans because
What's a robo scan?
it's just another fucking light, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Some strobes. Pretty glad you got some strobes, man, because I never went to a rave that fucking didn't.
Yeah, all the fucking lasers that did a big old,
right?
You know.
Amazing funhouse.
Funhouse.
They had an amazing funhouse.
The carnival
right?
Stuff, yeah.
3D ghost trains. Not just one. It says 3D ghost trains. So maybe they had 2 ghost trains.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah. Sounds like a fun fair as well as a rave.
Right? Oh, they were. They had. They always had that attached to the side. Yeah. It was fucking like, it was like going to that kind of thing, right? Yeah. And actually all the marquees and things that they rented, they pretty much rented from the fair guys.
Oh, I got you right.
Right? Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much how it was.
They went like into like
yeah, mate. Yeah, to pretty much to get and to think about it, who used to do all the fucking fun fairs? Pikeys.
Yeah.
Pikeys like cash.
Yeah, and they've done a good job because they used to.
So farmers and pikeys and ravers all got together.
Just created a fucking cool event.
And just did a cool event.
Nice, man. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So a farmer would okay up the land.
Yeah.
Right. And then the ravers would get hold of the farmer and the pikeys and say, "Can I rent your tent and your fun fair?"
Yeah.
And you set it all up.
Yeah.
And we'll give you some money.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
Yeah, fair
that's
play.
pretty much what it was, right?
Fair fucking play.
You know.
Yeah.
And what else do they have? Live link-up screens to watch your favorite DJ at work. Right.
So a bit like the webcam era of today.
Yeah.
Pretty much on TV.
And again, though, no alcohol and no illegal substances. No.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Pretty good.
That's a cool one, man.
What else we got? I think we've been through most of these now, Brad. I think we're kind of like getting there. Right. All of these are just like Fantasias and yeah. Oh, there's another Ectos one. I'm going to talk about Ectos again.
I think our third camera's died.
Oh, which one?
Sony.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But anyway.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here pretty quick, I think, anyway. I'm going to talk about this one. Again, Big Bad Head. We talked about this one. They did a night somewhere up north, I think. We just picked out earlier.
Yeah, there's one with the anime and all the mixture of them sort of things, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But this one, pretty sure I was at this one. This one was 22nd of November, and again, the Eclipse Coventry.
What was the lineup on this one? The price and what were the rooms? You know,
the price. Well, the Eclipse, mate. The Eclipse only had the main floor.
Okay? Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then it had like a little terracey bit above it.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
With the balcony, and then it had the downstairs floor. And the downstairs room, they always had other DJs. It wasn't. I wouldn't call it chill out. No, it was normally pretty banging down there. But that's where you could get your cups of tea.
Yeah.
And your bottles of water.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And your merchandise.
And your merch. Yeah.
And you could chill out a little bit, but not really. But then upstairs was main, and that main fucking area, mate, was just full on banging. So anyway, this was £20 to get in, plus booking fee, which you'd have to pay at fucking Banging Tunes, which I'm sure it says it on here. Coventry, no, it says Revive. Interesting. PA Prodigy, Charlie Says. Carl Cox, Groove Rider, Fabio, Top Buzz, Micky Finn, Slipmat, SS, Man Paris. Oof. Right there. He was a good MC, actually, Man Paris. So, yeah. Again, fairly certain I might have fucking been at that one.
Fairly certain, eh?
Fairly certain.
So, this is a good... so, this show is basically sort of an introduction of what we're going to be talking about on the show as well. And,
nice little introduction
we're going to be talking about the Flyers equipment, But we've got a lot of flyers to go through, man.
Even like record cover artwork.
Yeah, because
right?
Does any of these like flyers artwork actually match up to any of the records that were made and played for certain events?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think the artwork really ties in with record covers, to be honest with you.
Okay, yeah. I don't know, because if they go, I'm playing a certain release, and then their artwork is incorporated in some of the the vinyl artwork, you know?
I would say the only ones would be that some of them ended up on cassette tape covers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like I said, that would be associated with DJ sets from that night. But then record labels, nah, they did their own thing.
Yeah. Nice one. Okay, man, so let's wrap it up then?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, thanks for tuning on our show, people. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. I think that's pretty much it. Follow us on Instagram.
100%.
We've got a Twitter account.
Yeah.
Well,
we've got all that social media shit.
Social media shit, yeah.
Yep.
And then if you're watching YouTube, follow us on the podcast platforms.
Yeah. So turn on, tune in, and drop out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Nice one.
Take it easy.
All right. Thanks, guys.